In November 2017, we moved to the beautiful Ynys Môn, the island of Anglesey in northwest Wales, to begin the adventure of developing a 12-acre smallholding and planting a church, all while learning to be parents for the first time. Moving to a tiny rural village called Paradwys, which is Welsh for paradise, our pioneering journey has seen us venture way out of our comfort zone, trying new things, succeeding at some and facing challenges in others. This is our way to share our journey, encourage you with yours, and of course share plenty of inspiring scenery and cute shots of animals and our young family. We are the Radbourne Family, and this is Paradwys Diaries. Welcome to Paradwys Diaries. This week we are looking at building things and the things we've created, especially over this lockdown period. I'm sat by one of my pride and joys. This is our pizza oven. So I'll show you a little bit more about this later. We'll get a video of us firing it up tonight. But first, let's have a look at some of the other things we've been building, and hopefully this will give you a bit of inspiration for some of your own creations this summer. So one of our recent lockdown activities with Caleb were to make these little signs for the veg patch and the fruit patch. So these are the peas, the lettuce, the rocket, squash, courgette, potatoes, beetroot, carrots, onions. It's really fun to do these with Caleb. He was hammering away, really simple, just from scrap bits of wood. Nice little activity to fill the afternoon. Another simple creation is just this little ladder that Nath made, but it gives us access to this bit of land that we've never really used particularly that much. But look at the view across down there, and with a nice hammock to read a book. It's yeah, well worth a little bit of 3x2. This is John's creation, the chickshaw. So it's got wheels on the side, so it can be easily moved, lifted up, closed up. So the ducks really enjoy that. The chickens used to have it, but then on getting ducks, they probably fit better in here. Alright, this is mine, Caleb's little bird feeder. A little bit of slate that we found lying around and some plywood. Nice little activity for an hour that kept Caleb busy. And the birds love it. This then is John's solar wax extractor, which is actually just some double glazing, but it gets pretty warm in there. So the plan is that you can put an old bee frame, wax frame in there, and then the sun will melt it off, it will drain through into the bucket at the bottom, and then you've got your beeswax ready to purify for your beeswax wraps or your candles or whatever you want to use it for. A couple of chairs made by John and Nath as a little project during lockdown from 4x2. What do you think, Kay? Good?
That big chair, yeah.
A big chair, isn't it? Yeah. And Caleb has been helping John build his beehives as he's been splitting bees to increase the number of hives we have. And with beeswax, Rach and Caleb have been trying to make some beeswax wraps. So this is from a kit, just to trial it, to see if it is something we could do with our own beeswax over time, as we saw from the beeswax melter extractor earlier. So it's a really simple process, but done really well. Great activity with Caleb to iron on, obviously with him at a safe distance. He looks pretty close there, but trust me, he's far enough away. And then you wave it around a little bit, dry it off, and there you have it, a reusable wax wrap. Makes a great present. Let's get on to it. Here is a bit about the pizza oven. So this I made earlier on in the year, but this was my 30th birthday present. Well, the materials to buy it and then build it. It's a really simple design, just breeze blocks on the bottom filled in, a few glass bottles underneath the top concrete as well, just to act as an insulator, then the concrete and then an igloo on top. So making pizzas is a bit of a tradition for us on a Friday night now, and often we will fire up the pizza oven and it gets going really well. It's amazing how the air draws through the enclosed igloo style with the little chimney there as well. So you have to get the fire really going, really hot, and then when the pizzas go in, they just they cook really quickly. So this is, me and Caleb built it together, so those are our handprints in the concrete, and it's not a bad place to cook your meal, is it? With that view down to the beach, down to Newborough Forest and the mountains. Getting a nice bit of salad to go with our pizzas.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
First one coming out, the other one's still going. And there we have it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, the cookie dough skillet is in the oven, and so I'm going to make this really short. I hope you've enjoyed looking at some of the things we've been getting up to, and it's inspired you to be creative as well, wherever you are. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and check us out on Instagram and Facebook as well. But that's all we've got time for, so thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.